Hi guys, welcome to this quick unboxing video for some of the last pieces I've got to unbox for the Marvel United and X-Men United stuff. Now these came as Kickstarter exclusives, especially if you back the all-in. You could only get these if you did back the all-in campaign. So you have Old Man Logan and you have Storm Mohawk model. Now I don't know if this comes with cards or just the model itself. It says on the back, the Logan, as you can see there, it says 1 hero piece, 12 cards, and that's about it. So let's open these up and see what the models look like. Now these boxes, you can fit these minis in the big Xmen Kickstarter promo box, but I kind of like keeping them in their own little boxes what they came in. But let's see what the packaging is like inside if I can open it, and then decide from there. Obviously the box comes, it looks like, with its own little plastic housing anyway, and then your cards. So you don't really need to put it in the big promo box if you don't want to, but you can. This is what he looks like. He's got a great look to him, very aggressive as Wolverine is known to be. Beard, hair, long cape, got his claws out, ready to kick some ass. And he's got a belt and a long cloak. He looks fantastic, and I love Logan. I love Wolverine. He's one of my favourites. I know it's a bit cliche and everyone seems to like Wolverine, but he would be my favourite X-Men, most probably him or Gambit, or I don't know, I like quite a lot of them to be fair. I also really like Professor X. I find Magneto to be a great enemy as well, because he's quite a human character and he's always trying to give humans a chance and then getting annoyed when they fail him, and he then has to try and take over the world. Obviously, starting hand you get card Retired. It's quite a funny card, yeah. Gain 2 damage tokens. As long as this card's face up in the storyline, you can't use damage tokens to attack. So you can't attack a villain with this, but I think you can take thugs off maybe. But I'd have to look that up. That seems like an interesting change. He's also got Tired of Fighting. If Retired is face up in the storyline, gain 1 damage token until the beginning of your next turn. You may ignore 1 damage each villain turn. And you get that twice or 3 times. And then what else? Tired of Fighting. If you got 4 times the same card. Yeah, so that's quite good. 4 times. And you got double wild, double heroic, moving heroic. And you've got a card which is always at the bottom of the deck, which says, "My name is Wolverine. You gain 4 damage tokens. If Retired is face up in the storyline, you can turn it face down." So that's always at the bottom of your deck, which means it's your last call, really. Last point of action, and you get a wild with it. That seems really strong. So he's obviously a really cool character and looks great, and he's obviously going to play a little bit differently to the other Wolverine that you get in here. So let's try and open up this Storm with the Mohawk. Now, I think this one's really cool. I'm glad they've included it, because the main base Storm looks a little bit generic, to be honest, and this one is a lot cooler. If you're going to include one in your main box you sell into a big audience, I would have thought they would have included this one, but who am I to talk about marketing for a company that made millions and millions of dollars on a Kickstarter? Now, this one looks so much better, I think, than the regular model you get in the other game, which you can see in my videos, which I'll try and link at the end. Her hair looks really cool. She's got kind of lightning-y stuff coming out of the floor. The model itself is funky and got like a leathery jacket on and really cool clothing. And I really prefer this one. I think it looks great. Of course, the artwork is also fantastic for it. It starts with a card in the hand, it looks like, and the art there on that card is brilliant. So let's see if I can open this last set of cards without cutting myself or doing myself a damage with this knife. Okay, that was being a pain, but I've managed to get it out. So she starts with a card that says Indomitable Will. As long as this card's in the face up in the storyline, ignore the first crisis token you receive during each hero or villain turn. Very handy, very useful. Preemptive strike, damage against up to 3 different targets in your location. So you could hit a thug, a villain, and maybe the threat card or something. You get a few of them, 3. Then you get your double wild, single wild, movement, hit, double hit, move and hit, move and heroic, and double heroic. So I don't think she's got any. She got 1 single hit and 1 single move and a single wild. But other than that, she's quite strong, I think. So she seems like a really cool character. I definitely prefer to use her over base Storm, to be honest, because she just looks cooler. Really like that new look with the mohawk and the clothes being kind of casual, and it's a really great look. What are your thoughts? Would you rather play as Old Man Logan and Storm Mohawk version, or would you play with the base characters? Would you play as regular Logan, or would you play as the Wolverine? Because there are 3 versions of Logan or Wolverine in the game now if you've got the all in. So let me know in the comments which you'd rather play. And if you would leave a like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be hugely appreciated. Thanks. Catch you on the next video.